Okay, I think we're live now. Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay, then we start today the update room.
Great. We know that the room is full here, but we hope that many of you are also seeing us on Facebook Live because we're streaming this live. And of course, if we miss you for whatever reason, we'll post the recording right after the event. Okay.
Yeah, and please send the post on your Facebook or on FutureNet and to the friends. Invite the friends on Facebook because the room it's really full.
Okay, hello guys from my side, and we are very happy to sit here together. All of us. We had a fantastic meetings in the last days. We had a big leadership meeting two weeks ago, and today is the day when we can really share with you some of our ideas, some of the future upcoming things from 2019. And we are so excited, and we hope you will be the same. And I think guys, we will start with some technical informations.
Sure. So you guys know, and what we're trying to symbolize with this first slide is that we are a company that's working towards the future, right? I talked in Macau a little bit about the horizon. And what you see in this first slide is that horizon with all of us working in our different ways, on our phones, on our laptops, on our tablets, working towards the horizon. And what I'm trying to do in this next chapter of FutureNet, as we go to the next level, is bring more and more ways to create a business and to use the products that we have in FutureNet to make your business really successful. So it's kind of a new thing that we've been saying over the last couple of days, which is FutureNet working towards the future, and it's that working towards the future that we wanna update you on. One of the things that I want to address just at the very beginning of this is some of you saw the newsletter that came out about a week ago now, maybe a little longer, about closing the Futuro network in the US and EU. And that is 100% just because of compliance and regulations in those places. And as we think about the type of company that we're building for the future, we have to build one that's 100% compliant, that's built for the long term, that's built around the entire globe of the business. Of course, there's different regulations and different appetites in different countries, but we have to take as a business the global perspective and really be long-term focused and globally focused. And so that's the update on the Futuro network in those two geographies. But this is at the end of the day, it's 100% actually for you.
Yeah.
Because if we don't act this way, then there will be no business.
This was very heavy for us because this is our business. But in business, like in life, you have to make sometimes heavy decisions and not easy decisions. This was one of them. And but like tell the guys, we should be 100% on the safety side and compliance free. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the philosophy of Roman and me since 6 years, since we know each other. Yeah? We say when we make decisions, then always under one question mark: is it good for the long-time success of the company? And of course, you must be understand, we are seeing the global business, and we see the long-time future of FutureNet. And for this reason, we made a decision. And one point to you: when you are in Europe or in the United States and you are involved in a company which is in the cryptocurrency, please do the same to your company. Ask the owners, ask the leaders, what is the situation with our business here in Europe or in the USA? And for sure, some of these companies would be good idea also to make the same decisions, but we did it. And maybe it looks at the first view like a bad decision or like a bad news, but believe us, it is the best what we could do. And we are still working to reopen these markets, but under the absolute 100% legality rules.
Yeah. And I think it's a good time to, if some of you haven't seen it, it's a good time to just show you this next slide, which is even as we make moves like this, our path of growth is skyrocketing. Like we are growing so fast. You probably remember in Macau when I think we were so excited that we were in the top, what, 10,000?
10,000, yeah.
We were top 10,000. And now, just almost 1 month after Macau, we're in the top 5,000 websites in the world, right? And this is online. We've always talked about online and offline. And so we're going to talk about a little bit of the offline later. But online, top 5,000 of almost 2 billion websites in the world. And this is really amazing.
And of course, number 2 of the
No,
direct
number
selling.
one. Number one.
Sorry, guys. Where's the champagne? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Since more than 1 week or 2 weeks, yeah, we are number 1 in direct selling companies in Alexa ranking, and we expected that we have it maybe next year.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What we are doing faster.
So where do you go from number 1? Number 0. Yeah. No, this is good. But what have we been focusing on and you guys have been focusing on it for years, but especially for me since coming on, really focusing on the future, which is these unique products. And every time I talk to leaders and I talk with Roman and Stefan, what we're talking about are really unique products that FutureNet can have that are not what we say a copy, or even worse, a copy of a copy, right? You see so many companies out there that just have, we like that model of that business, and so we're going to take it and copy 80% of it and maybe make a logo change. And of course, we even have people that do that with FutureNet. We have people that copy FutureNet. But this is, come on, these businesses aren't going to last. What we're trying to do is create something that's really unique, right? So we think about Banners app, for instance, and I know a lot of you are on Banners app. Banners app is first of its kind, right? And I was talking with our partners who created Banners app with us. We know there's a lot of questions about Banners app. They are going to host a webinar just on Banners app and all the technical parts of Banners app, making sure that they understand any issues that you're having and they can address those issues. They're hosting a webinar just on Banners app, and that webinar is going to be in the next few weeks. It will be posted on our webinar board. But this is a type of really unique product that we're trying to build.
Let me explain a little bit from the emotional part. Guys, we are here located on the Palm Jumeirah in Dubai. Maybe some of you knows what that means. This is a huge palm built on the water. That is built over years, yeah, that over decades. Somebody was so crazy many years ago to have that idea, and I can imagine when he shared this idea the first time with others, many people would tell him that is impossible, that is not possible, you are crazy. But some of these guys was so crazy to build that palm, and now here living thousands of people here. I don't know, 100 hotels alone on that island, and this is so huge. And here is in the front of us is now in progress one of the most crazy buildings all over the world. And this is the same story. And all these projects is a little bit similar situations we are in FutureNet, and you are in a similar situation, is building your own company in the FutureNet company. Don't see it as a 100-meter run. See it as a long-time business, and we are ready to give you the best base forever.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot more coming, right? So when we've been meeting the last few months, we're talking about new products that are going to be launched in 2019 that really focus on giving you the ability to build a business, a long-term sustainable business. And I think it's okay to say now that we're also focusing on products and opportunities that have residual income. We have a lot of the one-times already, but the new things we're talking about are all focused on giving residual income opportunities. And that's our big focus for 2019. We want everyone out there to be a builder, right? To be out building, building a team. Of course, if you just need a door opener, our door opener now is really with Banners app because it's so easy. You can do it on the mobile. Yes, we do have new FutureAdPro 2 coming, and we're going to have a whole week of training. Right when we know it's ready and ready to launch, we're going to have a week before the launch just focus on training for FutureAdPro 2. But if you haven't used Banner app, it's a great door opener for someone who doesn't know anything about FutureNet. And you can download it in 2 seconds on your phone, and you can go ahead and start looking at the ads. It's really simple.
Yeah, 2019 we start our rainforest program and one extra program, but we launched it much later, a little bit later. Yeah, we won't speak now about it.
But let's talk a little bit about it. Okay. Guys, we have bad news for you. We can't tell you the technical details of that program now. But the situation in FutureNet now is that after we had 2 weeks ago, we had our 4th birthday where we are online with our platform. And in that 4 years, we made really good job. We sponsor now more than 4 million people, and we start the company, just Roman and me, we start the company with 2 people. And now, after 4 years, is the time that the real rock stars of the MLM industry are joining FutureNet. Why they are doing it? Some of the reasons are really free here because people see that the company is in the right hands with the people. They have the foots on the ground. We have great visions. We have a big heart, and we did a good job in the last years. But together with these rock stars, we have now ideas created for building income opportunities for you, which makes it so simple. We will have subscription programs with so small amounts, but which brings you absolutely big income. And also for the big leader, you can make only big money when the small people, let's call it small people, make even money. And for all these, we have fantastic answers now, and we will share the real details. We will share with you at the right time. And our goal is to launch the first of these 2 programs next year in the early springtime, and that means it's very soon from now.
Yeah, and at the same time, also bringing more and more products into the matrix and into the social network.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing ideas. Roman, maybe you can share a little bit about.
Yeah, we have we start of course in Poland. We built a platform which we built the platform bigger. We have now Bus 24. And we get some shops and online shops, big shops. To example, in Poland we have meble.pl. It's a website or online shop with thousands of articles where you can buy. But this is first company. Of course, in the next time we have, I'm sure we have 100 of them where you can buy with discount, and the discount. The code for the discount you can pay with media points. Yeah, this is the next way with how you can use the media points, and of course all the shops will be accept also our FuturoCoin. This is very important. And but when we speak about the FuturoCoin, we have to tell you that the application it's ready. We accept the FuturoCoin in our restaurants, and we get more restaurants, but we speak about it a little bit later. And this is the beginning. Yeah, the coin it's not 1 year on the market, but this is very stable. Yeah, we almost $9 or $10, $11, and this is really big success. And this is the beginning. We find many ideas and many products for that to make the coin much more stronger. Yeah? And now I'm excited of the platform because this is really big point in history of our company, which everybody can buy physical product all over the world and use the media points for discount.
Yeah.
Imagine, guys, what it means. Yeah, you go then to a website from FutureNet, and then you see all these shops. They are integrated, and you see here you get 3%, here you get 5%, here maybe you get 15%, whatever, and you pay that with your media points. And of course, we are looking also for global player, then global online shops, for example. But even if you know a company who is interested in more clients, we have now 4 million people and still growing extremely. And we are now so interesting for everybody. Everybody who wants to sell something is interested to play with us. Tomorrow we have another meeting here in Dubai with a big guy who wants to play with us. And that means for you another opportunity, and for you makes it much easier when you have so much value for the media points.
Yeah. Now we are a really big player. We are on more than 4 million users, and this is our power. Yeah, this is our power. On Friday we have a big meeting in Bahrain with the royal family and with the government, because they are also interested to work together with Future. Yeah. And the big days, it's coming.
And with Futuro especially.
Of course.
They're very interested.
Yeah.
That's the type of exciting thing we're doing when we talk about bringing more and more products, valuable products into the company. It's cooperating with these major retailers to have media points become a part of their business, right, and a part of the value that we can bring back to FutureNet. I think this is also a good reminder that, you know, as we think about where the company is going in the future of new products, we have the Royals promotion, which was really successful, and we extended that to the end of this month. But I told Roman and Stefan that we have to stop it at the end of this month, because we have so many people and we don't want to spend all of the Futuro that we have.
We are the only coin worth inflation.
But we also know that some of you guys have done that. You've signed up. And if you haven't got the Futuro in your accounts yet, then it will happen at the close of the promotion. Just because we have to do this manually, we have to check everyone who upgraded and manually process it. So that will happen at the close of the promotion. You know, so this will be sometime in early December.
But be loyal, and you have time to end of November.
Yeah,
it's almost 2 weeks. Don't be too late. Yeah,
exactly. Don't be late. It will close exactly at midnight.
No, maybe 1 hour before.
Maybe 1 hour before. We should just talk about too, though, all of the things that have been going on, even just in the last 2 weeks around the world. And we had a huge event in South Africa that Ryan hosted.
Ryan, thank you. This was a really big event.
Great job,
Jay Ryan.
Congratulations.
I think it was 5,000 or something people that were in South Africa. We had a really big event, a couple of events maybe in the Netherlands. I think there were.
We have big event now.
Yeah,
the next day.
Great job.
Yeah, in the next day we have really big event in Ukraine, in Kiev.
Yeah, that's next week.
It will be also huge event. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you all of you for the big and smaller events, because we know how you working, how hard work. And we appreciate it. So very much.
A special thank you on Christian Steinkeller, who is doing now a great job in Middle Latin America and in South America. He made now a tour in 5 countries with big events there. And this is the time now for starting for Latin America. And this is the last continent where we are really now starting. And we know the power of the Latino people, and we are more than happy about that.
Yeah, and then of course we always have a lot of events in Poland and around that base there.
Every day we have some events all over the world.
But then the other thing is all the online events, right? So of course the physical events are great, but we're a physical and a digital online company, and so all of the online events, and many of those are through the webinar platform, and many of those are recorded as well. So I encourage you to look at the webinar link, and there's many of those that you can go back and watch the recording. There's even some on Banner's app, actually. because we get a lot of questions.
Very important information for you. When you are doing webinars in your language or whatever, it can be in English or the existing languages, and you want to promote that webinar for the global FutureNet community, just send an email to our support, and then we connect you with our marketing team, and your webinars also can be in the list of the official webinars. It helps you, more people in the webinar, makes it more powerful, more believable, and it helps also to promote you as a person in your country. You are official webinar speaker of the company when we bring you in that list.
Yeah. Let's talk too about some other exciting things. Going back to now the physical, one of the things that we've talked about is the ability to bring people together. Of course, we bring people together in our events. We're also able to bring people together in the restaurants and cafes that we're opening all over the world. And of course, you do this step by step. But we're excited that very soon, I think already last week, right? Already last week, we opened in Slovenia. And we won't tell you where the next one is, but in just a few weeks, we're opening another, and it's not in Europe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's the first one outside of Europe that we will be opening. Very excited.
I also, because all of them accept the FuturoCoin, and we promise you that we build coin, cryptocurrency, with most accepted points, and we do that. I know I'm 100% sure we do that. 2019 we get it, for sure.
Okay, and why don't you guys, this type of momentum, you've been in this industry longer than me, but we're attracting some pretty big people, right?
Oh yes, and maybe it's a little bit, my part. I believe from the beginning of my career, because I was in the beginning in a very good company, and they had the best education in MLM and personal growing and everything all over Germany. And in that company, I learned all my basics. And now we have people here on board. They exactly are the right persons to teach you and to teach all the guys in FutureNet about these skills, what you need to build a successful business, in combination with all these modern things like how you can build your business on the smartphone. Yeah, and one of these gentlemen his name is John Sachturas. I'm sure many of you know him. He is one of the best when we speak about trading and everything. And together with John, we will build an education system which is also a best in the class system. Yeah, and then we plan to have it in an app together with a recruiting app, which makes for you the job. This is like you open your own business in a traditional way. Then when you have a business, and you have to buy machines, yeah, maybe in that kind of business what you are. And in our business, your machine is your smartphone, and when the smartphone is building for you, because these apps which we are creating for you are so fantastic, then it is so easy for you to do the business. And when you show it in this way to other people, they see immediately, oh my God, this is not this MLM what I saw 5 or 10 years ago when I have to go to my neighbor or make a name list or whatever. No, this is the modernist way of making a business. But in combination with the basics of the MLM industry, which will never change, because we are speaking with people. We're speaking with people with the modern communication tools, but people are people, and these combination of these, let's call it old style basics plus the modern, that will be the answer for you. And it's not a big, no, it's a secret how we integrate it in the new in our new plans for 2019. Maybe it's better to stop now.
Yeah. And very short, I want to tell a few words about the Futuro, because we have here many questions. All of you can buy own mining package. Yeah. But the country like Europe Union, all European and US and Swiss, you cannot sell the packages, but you can buy for your own, no problem. Everybody can do that. And the next update about the coin of mine, we give you the update about the beta version very soon. For that we make next webinar, a special webinar, because we are very short, but there's so many cases which we have to make in the game.
So thank you guys for joining. I see there's a lot of chatter on just this, and then of course there's thousands and thousands more joining on Facebook Live. So appreciate. I can even see in the chats that some people are asking questions, and others that know the answers are helping out. We will do our best to look through all of the chat and post answers to the questions that we have. Of course, you guys know, in a company that's growing this fast, we know that there's support questions. We know there's always the need for more information, so that we are trying to respond and build as quickly as possible. But sometimes things take time, and sometimes it takes time for us to get back to you with the answers. But this is what the future looks like, right? We're not one of those companies that just sit still and everything looks the same day after day after day. We're in building mode, and we want you to be in building mode with your businesses and your team. And ideally, what we have is that partnership, so we can help you, and overall, this creates more value for everyone.
Okay, and some news about the new platform. We get it in January in the first version. Then we build it bigger and bigger. But the new version of the FutureNet social media come in January. But we won't make every 2 weeks webinar like that with updates. And maybe we make all of us, maybe we together, or Stefan with guys. We see. But every 2 weeks we won't make a short update from the company. Okay, and when we start also with the new social media platform, we start with 24 hours support in Ukraine. Of course, there are so many questions about the verification and so on, and needed time, because we are millions company. We cannot handle that just like that. Yeah, but we work on that. I hope we will be faster.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. We're getting questions about when for AdPro 2. Look, you'll know when for AdPro 2, because like I said, we're gonna announce one whole week where we're doing webinars and trainings for leaders and broader webinars where we will talk about AdPro 2. And we're not gonna announce the date because we want it to be a surprise, just like Apple never tells you when they're going to announce or when they're going to release a new iPhone, right? We're the same, but you'll know because it will be big news.
Okay, then today we are finished with the short update. We see in 2 weeks again, and but we see also many times in life, in the reality. Yeah. See you guys, and
thanks.
Thanks.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Ciao.